Hi there, welcome back to another video. Today I'm sick and tired of people trying to fix people's shit in artwork and as they say, oh I'm gonna fix your shit. And what irritates me on so many goddamn levels is the fact that no one can take criticism, or if people take the right amount of action to kind of clap back or talk back or say, hey, that's not cool, people instantly start losing their minds. And one thing I will state this, well, before I move in, if you want to see more of these sorts of runs, subscribe to the channel, because why not? Videos come really, really randomly. So one thing that really irritates me on so many levels is the fact that, people can take your artwork or something, redo it and say, there, I fixed your shit, etc., etc. And things just literally get out of hand. But as soon as people argue back or say, no, that's not right, they instantly go like, oh, you can't attack me, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And it just irritates me on so many fucking levels. We saw ages ago someone fixed the Sonic, some Japanese artist's version of Sonic, and they were literally like, fixed your shit. And literally everyone clapped back. And the person didn't apologize to the artist. They literally apologized to people that they may have offended. And do you know what? It really irritated me, because it feels like as soon as the original creator has to go back, everyone jumps on the bandwagon of, you can't do that to me. Ah, boo-hoo. And do you know what? Let's just get on with the story. Otherwise, I'm going to rant on a little bit. So over the weekend, or a while ago, whenever this video comes out, J. Scott Campbell's response to fixing of his amazing Spider-Man cover, 601 cover, sparks hypercritical outrage among critics. So it's the image that we've all seen around here. Now, I really like this because I think it's a really kind of cool one. And apparently there's another one that someone may have drawn, and it's of the black cat, which I think I prefer a lot more. J. Scott Campbell's, he basically clapped back and said, no, this is not right. So this is the original thing that started. And it's just like, I made an attempt at fixing this because it was so bad, lol. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. So that's all that matters. Just don't look too closely at it. It's fine. And may as well tag fixing bad comic art, since their blog is mainly what inspired me to do this. Yeah, this irritates me because, why can't someone rather say, I made an attempt at fixing it? Why not? Why say that? Like, literally, it just feels like you're a massive prick for doing this, and I'm losing my temper on this, because I see it all the time when people try to fix people's art. It's what they think is best. This happened with Uzaki-chan. This happened with a lot of other stuff, and it's what the person thinks about it. Now, the person who fixed the art could be an amazing artist, but rather than literally taking someone else's work and then laughing, it's so bad, oh, it's so bad, I fixed it. No, you fixed it in your way, not what others think. And it irritates me. So you can see the two different things. And it's like, okay, why is she wearing a swimsuit? Why is she wearing a one piece? Where is the texture detail? Where is it the fact that it just doesn't look right on her whatsoever? Oh, and you kind of fix the curve so she's showing skin, because apparently in this day and age you are not allowed to show skin. Fucking what? Why? Why is it because it offends you? What about having stuff where everything should literally just be blocks? Like, we're not allowed to show men or women anymore. Let's just draw Resident Evil tofu and that's it. Because that's better. You can't go against that. Sorry, I'm really, really annoyed. So it just kind of goes on. But I will give it to Campbell for this, because he literally came back and actually fixed what was fixed. And I've got to admit that. And he also says, "Oh, I've got to admit, don't go and harass anyone in this video," what I'm mentioning. And he also says, don't go after the sort of person. So it says, over the weekend, a famous cover of mine featuring MJ from Spider-Man got a lot of attention again when it was began circling on Tumblr, Twitter, and eventually Facebook. You see, someone going by the name of non-binary Finn Mertens took to fixing the art, as they put it, and well, they got a lot of people talking. Now, typically, I just ignore this sort of thing, but it seemed to go a bit viral with everything, even friends and colleagues reposting it, explaining that this sort of correcting of other well-established artists is just, well, tacky, which it is. It is. I will agree. It's so tacky. You spend ages drawing something, and then someone comes along and goes, "Nah, I don't like it. I've made it better because of this," and it irritates me because if the person, and I've seen in the person's bio who corrected this, said, you can't fix my art. You can't take it. Do not adjust it. So why the fuck do you take other people's art and fix it, and then no one can do your work? Because that would just really, really irritate me. And if I was an artist and I saw this, I would just correct their art and I'd be like, well, two can play this game. Oh, it's just so tacky. It's wrong on so many fucking levels. In light of this, though, I decided to embrace the situation and do a little bit of art fixing myself. What do you think seems trendy? I'm up for new, and I'm guessing like he said something else. So he goes into a lot of like kind of stuff, and again, I kind of like this. So if you want to see it, pause, do whatever. But like saying like the Popeye arm, the outer inner elbow is especially narrow here, and the forearm up here is swollen and oddly balloonous. I would allow for some artistic. I can't even say that word here, but since it appears the non-binary doesn't allow for much in the way of artistic exaggeration and insists on an accurate autonomy, I'm going to have to rule on this, and this just being well wrong and in need of some fixing. So apparently Popeye arms. This one here, I can't really help but notice that rather than looking relaxed and cozied into the couch with a warm coffee, as in the original, that MJ now has the energy of a perky, obedient puppy. This doesn't seem to be the MJ I know, but who am I to say? So yeah, it's more like, girls sit like this. You would fall off the sofa. People sit in different positions that feel comfortable to them. But no, you have to have this, so she would literally lean forward and then fall over. When compared that you have like a leg up. Now, I've sat like this a few times and I find it comfortable. I have my leg up at times because I like it, and I'm going to sit down properly rather than just kind of like fall off or sit really uncomfortable. But people all have different places to sit down. So it goes on, my fixing of non-binary fins fixing, and just literally goes over again and then kind of signs it. So literally have a look. Let's have a quick look. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it because there's quite a lot to kind of go there. But just have a kind of look at it. So there were actually tweets. And this is, again, like, I wonder if these people would have stood up if someone else did it. So it's stuff like the tweets. Damn, bro, this is really nothing. There is really nothing cooler than a professional in the late 40s shaming someone in their teens just trying to make your hyper-sexualized art into a view that doesn't make women uncomfortable. You're definitely not just sexist or hyper-sexualizing. I don't see this as over-sexualizing, because every single person has a different body shape. So there are girls who literally look like this. So it's not hyper-sexualizing. I don't look at it and go, God damn. I just see it as a really nice cover for art. All this really infuriates me to no fucking end. The original critique by NB is one of the male gaze present in your first illustration. I don't think anyone can question your technique. Complainants, what's being discussed are political implications of your stylistic choice. This isn't a dunk, it's missing the point. Okay, so literally whenever it's like on the male gaze, what about the female gaze? What about girls that really like MJ, that look at it and go, I really like this? So it's more like you're just going for males. And I'm sick and tired of seeing this all the time. It's like, oh, males aren't allowed. Males can't do this. Just fuck off. I'm really angry in this one. I don't know why. But seriously, it's... you want to get brownie points in this one? Fucking brownie points. That's all you want. So your friends go like, oh, well done. You got him with the male gaze thing. Another one. This is so sad coming from you, bro. It's just a small Tumblr account that and your official art is not above criticism. Fair dues, you can have criticism on the way, but taking your art and redrawing it and then just saying, I've made it better in your vision, so I can't Campbell have a go back. You know, it's his work. He's allowed to. But no, it comes down to this point in time where everyone in this world has to, you know, once you've someone's corrected it, bow down to that person. You're not allowed to clap back. You're not allowed to say anything about your work anymore. And that just really is sad. Like, if you can't clap back or you can't have a go back or anything like that, then why? You know, does that mean that someone can come to your work and stuff like that, say that your, you know, their work is better of yours, and thus therefore you can't say anything? It just irritates me. It really does. Honestly, I'm about to fix his new version too, if only just to piss him off. Just in, local white man has never learned what misogyny is. Thinks dunking on teenagers is cool and putting their name in the public for his fans only to harass him, and it's a professional thing to do. Now, again, I love how people don't read stuff, because I'm pretty much sure it says, like, do not harass them, do not go after this person. But I also love the fact it's like, oh, you know, if you're over a certain age, you're not allowed to have anything go. You know, so literally, does everyone just have to roll over and just goddamn take it? Because that's literally not the way forward. Oh, it just irritates me on so many levels, because people hate the fact that someone actually came back and said, do you know what, it's not okay to fix my art, but I'm going to fix what you have put out there. Very kind of easy. Kind of going a bit more forward. One user was so pressed over Campbell's response that not only did he go on a multi-tweet against his work, but also admitted that his belief that the cover was problematic led to him cut 2 friends out of his life. Like, oh, do you like this? Yeah, get out of my life. What? But I just said I like the artwork. Get out of my life. Don't need you. Misogyny in comic book art is very much an issue. I mean, people keep saying that, but the rest stuff cotton into their ears or take things out of context to justify a defense response. Maddening. It's a shame to lose people over this topic. I had to cut 2 guys out of this just today and yesterday. One was the OP. Luckily, we've never met. It's harder to cut someone off, in real life. So they also add, I wish I could do agree to disagree, but it's hard with social justice issues. The arguing is exhausting, the desperation is exhausting, and the conversations need to occur. What? So literally cutting that person out? This doesn't make sense. Like, does that mean that if you don't agree with everything that Kevin says, does that mean that he's going to cut you out of the life? What happens if you didn't like it and you cut him off? I guarantee he'd probably turn around and be like, oh no. Nobody said being a lefty male feminist would be easy. Cool, whatever. Campbell responds back with, I didn't do it for me. I used a very public and viral meme as a teachable moment for some of the youth out there that no one appreciates this. This isn't a good look. It was what some people call parody or humor to make a bigger point. I'm sorry if you missed that to you. And, you know, that's not a bad kind of response, to be fair. You know, it's everyone is doing this. It's like, I'm going to take your art, I'm going to fix it, I'm going to do my shit, I'm going to do what I want. I don't care what you say. If you go against me, you're part of the problem. And I'm sick and tired of this entire generation going out now saying, I fixed it. Yeah, if someone dared touch their work, they would go absolutely fucking batshit mental, because they just can't take it. And I'm sorry, but why is it a point where everyone's got to fix this? At the end of the day, if you don't like it, move on. Like, why? I'm just so fucking irritated about this. You know, I'm so sick and tired of people taking other people's work, trying to fix it, make it better in their eye just for brownie points. It's like that Zaki picture that really fucking irritated me, because they didn't like the fact that she was drawn the way that, you know, she was drawn, and you had to literally change it because of you know, what people didn't like. And it's just like, do you know what? Sick and tired of this. Just fucking sick and tired of it. So I'm going to leave there. What are your thoughts on this? Are you annoyed that someone came in, fixed it really badly, didn't look at everything, just thought of what they like? Or are you like me? It's just like, you know, we've got to stop this entire whole thing of people trying to fix art, but it's not going in the right way, or it's being fixed in their eyes so they can get brownie points. Let me know down below in the comments. Like if you like this video, dislike if you hate it. But yeah, at the end of the day, let me know your thoughts, and I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.